The James Bond franchise has been over Broccoli and Wilson for a long time. Wilson Broccoli have been controlling this for a long time. Decades of destruction, like the freaking Brothers in Arms. I'm gonna say right now, guys. But here, a big change happened, and people are calling it like a funeral. They have given up creative control to James Bond, to MGM, Amazon Studios. That's right. Bezos has control. They rubbed his head 3 times, and they gave him control. Well, if you look at this, though, if you look at this one more time, so the rights are going over to MGM. Going over to MGM, right? But Broccoli and Wilson are still going to make money off this. They're still going to make money off this. There's a joint venture. They're going to house the intellectual property rights. They're going to still make money being co-owners, but they're not going to actually have creative control anymore. So now it's going to Bezos. And Bezos actually posted out, once the deal was done, he actually put out to the fans, he said, guys, who'd you pick for the next Bond? Who'd you pick? So now I think that's kind of interesting to me that Bezos put that out there. It's like, are we listening to the fans?
Bezos wrote that?
Bezos wrote that.
Next Bond?
Who should be the next Bond? Once his rights were given to them.
Right?
He probably wants,
he wants
people to say, oh my God, it should be you, Jeff.
Probably. You're right.
You, Jeff. And by the way, I just want to call this out to Jeff right now. Jeff, if you're going to ever see this episode, which I don't know if you will, I might make sure that you do, but you still owe me money for my books from college, so I never got them. And
from the original Amazon,
I paid for them, so that was the OG Amazon. So I think I'm going to ask you for some interest on top of those books I never received.
It said they were shipped from his garage. Never came.
I'm going to say, was it in his garage?
Are they in your garage still? Like my books from...
Yeah,
I am gonna do. I might write an op-ed about this. It's a side note, but I think I need it because I'm sorry. When you pay for something, you guys
should get it.
You should get it. So
you should 100% get it.
Right.
GR's taking his time. I don't have a GR.
Now
So
I
go
should be in the
first.
Bond movie. So just because he did that, I belong somewhere in that. You can give me a side role. It's fine. Thank you.
I think you should be. There you go. Angela,
I know I'm not British.
You should star, Angela.
What?
You should star, honey. You deserve it.
Oh, well, thanks, Jer. I don't know if I can star in it. I mean, I would love
you
to.
And Jeff Bezos. Angela, you and Jeff Bezos, you know?
Jeff Bezos. Oh, God. Hey, why don't we throw Elon in there and just make it a 3?
No,
not me. Hey, I don't know what your fantasy is there, Angela. I'm just
Angela, you would have threesome with Jeff Bezos and Elon. That's horrible.
I want to go to Mars with my books, for Christ's sake.
You're going to go to Mars with Bezos and fucking penis away.
Why does Elon
Angela threesome? I don't want to know.
Why does Elon seem like a great Bond villain?
He's a perfect Bond villain.
He is sort of the perfect. I think he could be. I think Elon could be a perfect, super amazing Bond villain, 100%.
I think
Bezos is his lackey.
He is a Bond villain. I mean, the billionaire guy with the freaking. He just needs to shave his head. He'd be fine. Good to go. You know what I mean?
I know. That's
hey, I'm just saying.
Don't be racist.
With all that hair, he's not going to shave it.
Yep. Nope. GR's fallen. So GR, what do you think about this? GR, do you think that he's fallen in love with James Bond and with Bezos? What do you think about Bezos having creative control? GR.
GR, do you hear James Bond is doing Bond?
Well, Angela told me too much. I mean, I'm crushed that she wants Bezos and his buddy to do a threesome. That's more than I need.
She did not say that. She did not say that.
That's what he heard.
It's not like you said Basil, not Bezos.
That's what I heard, and it crushed me.
It did crush you, GR.
The last thing on this planet I want to do is a threesome with Bezos and Musk, okay?
That would be a book.
I'd rather have a three-way with dirt and rocks.
Tim's coming after you, GR.
Too much to know, but
but GR.
I think we're past that, G.
Can Bezos find the best Bond, GR? And do you think he'll actually listen to the audience?
No, but he'll do what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm. Do you think, GR, that the next Bond movie will involve Bond getting into a rocket that's shaped like a penis and flying into space?
That was aerodynamic. That was built that way on purpose.
Oh,
that was
maybe if it's aerodynamic, he will do it.
Jordan, that was so brilliant.
I'm just having fun with it at this point.
If it's penis shaped, he'll definitely like it.
See, now look at the poster. Why isn't his thigh looking as masculine as her?
That was a different time.
It's like
that was
unreal.
a different time, Angela. That was a different time in the world.
Is that even a human being? Who is that? Oh, it's a woman.
Back in the day, she wanted
That
it.
pop is totally villain.
Did you find her hot back in the day, GR?
Fuck yes, Brian. I'm old, not dead.
Who is that?
All right.
Who is that?
Who cares? With an ass like that, who cares?
Right.
Whoa, GR.
Just asking. Just asking.
Yep. GR is getting serious, saucy, and sophisticated right now.
Frothy.
Hey, my name is Kardashian.
It's time to go to Take a Break Island, everybody.
Take a break, island, GR. Take a break, island. So GR doesn't believe in the rocket ship penis thing.
Tim says GR always loved the chocolate.
Oh shit! Tim would say that. Tim would say that.
There he is.
So, Ron, what do you think about this, James? Because you're a big broccoli fan, right? You've been a big broccoli fan for a long time.
I love Bond.
You must have a shit ton of gas.
She's taking it over. Yeah, she's had the past like 12 films.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think this is weird that she would relinquish these rights because there's a big payday that happened? Big payday. She said it seemed like Wilson wanted it more than broccoli, if you ask me, because Wilson was like, I know, Angela, I know this is weird when I say this out loud, but Wilson seemed really excited about it, and broccoli was like, well, I guess I'm going on to other projects that are different than Bond. Do you think this was like an inner turmoil thing, and they just decided because Bezos gave them that massive figure, they're like, I guess we'll just walk away. They didn't disclose how much they got, but they're still producers, but they don't have no creative rights anymore. And she was like the big person in charge for a long time.
Maybe she's done with being in charge. Maybe she's made her amends with her husband, her late husband, on that. He's letting it go. Maybe she wants to move on in her life and let go of the past.
Do you agree that she should, though?
Oh, I'm a firm believer of letting go of the past and moving on. Yeah, I am.
I mean, we've been going back and forth about this, like Aaron Taylor Johnson. We've been talking about him as Bond. Henry Cavill. We've had a lot of conversations about Bond.
Who's your fave?
Yeah,
I feel
those
like
conversations can still be there.
Yeah, but
who's your favorite, Brian and Ron? Your Bond.
Ron, who's your
favorite Bron? Or who's your favorite Bron?
This is going to surprise you. This is really going to surprise you. Roger Moore.
Okay.
Yeah, Roger Moore is great.
He was the best.
Not
dignified.
one of the most popular choices.
No, but he represented. I was at a young enough age. He just represented that older debonair. It just, absolutely.
Yeah, debonair and very was it former Bond actress? Was it Valerie Leone was voicing her concerns about the franchise maintaining the British identity?
Yeah.
Like if you start steering off that path, it kind of takes away from the whole,
absolutely.
Well,
which
do you think
I mean,
Ron and Angela, do you think that's going to happen? You think if Bezos takes over, we're going to lose that like heartfelt soul of what Bond was?
I didn't get my books from him. Okay, so if I didn't even get my books from a guy I paid money to, then obviously clearly. Yeah, I mean, I can't exactly vouch for the guy in putting in the right Bond character. So that's all I'm going to say.
During the time where she needed them books for college.
Yeah. Yep. At a time when I was being educated and paying for tuition and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, in this life to move myself forward. I got screwed by a billionaire.
Amazon dropped the ball.
Post-billionaire.
Everybody's been screwed. We've all been screwed by a billionaire one time in our life.
Apology. I will take, like I said, I made it very clear earlier.
You know why you got screwed, Angela? because they didn't have Prime back then.
I know. Right?
Oh my
I know.
God.
You can message me in 2 days.
Yeah.
Nope. You couldn't fight it. Jordan,
Yeah. But
what do you think about this Bond news? You've been a little bit reluctant here a little bit. What do you think about Bond being under the guise and control of the one who rules all the rings, rules all of MGM, rules all of your delivery packages within 2 to 3 days? It's him.
Yeah.
Do you think he's the person to be controlling shaken or not stirred?
I'm not the biggest Bond fan. I like Bond, but I never was the biggest. But if we could get Henry Cavill as James Bond versus Reacher, I'm down for that fight.
You think he'd be who do you think would be the best one?
wait, Reacher was maybe there?
Bond or Reacher or Cavill? Who's your person?
Well, for Bond, I want Henry Cavill. But
Yeah.
in a straight up fight with Reacher, Reacher wins no matter who
Oh,
casts.
Reacher's like a beast, dude. I love Reacher.
Yeah, I think that's great too. But I think Cavill, Cavill. We talked about that the other day. We talked about that on Monday. That Cavill actually auditioned for Bond.
He did. Yep.
At 21.
His audition
Yeah,
tape was God something.
Cavill
Well, he
is
said
very sophisticated. I think
They
he's
said he
got
was
it.
in the running, but they told him he was too young.
Yeah, now he's
Cavill?
my age. Cavill and I are 2 weeks apart. 2 weeks apart for age. That's it.
He only
a little bit
40?
Yeah, and he's also got about
He's
5
40.
inches of height on you.
But that gives him like longevity, though.
Yes, it does. Cast Brian Kruse instead. I'm just kidding. I would take it. Though.
does.
Brian,
Well, why
I
don't we-
love you,
why
but
don't you-
you're not even close.
Why don't you do it right now,
Tom.
Brian? Bond. James Bond.
Come on, GR. You give me those Marvel steroids, and I'll be fucking ripped as a motherfucker tomorrow.
GR said you're not even.
You gotta get your fingers, Brian, and really get into that. I want to see you audition right now, Brian. Do
Ron.
Bond. Do
Cast
it.
me, Ron.
We can send this as your test screen.
I'd rather have the Ron Volreen in there. Come on, Ron.
No.
You could be
Well,
James
I'll tell
Bond.
you right now, if Brian, I love you, but if you were cast as Bond and you had to face Reacher, I feel bad for you.
Hey, man, Tom Cruise could be Reacher. I could be fucking.
Yeah,
Brian,
Fuck,
would you climb up
no,
his
he
back?
couldn't.
Brian
Brian,
would just, like,
he
climb up his
wasn't
back.
even up to Reacher's ankles.
I was so disappointed, especially when Tom Cruise tried to pull off the badass stuff from the book, and you're like, dude, your body type does not fit this.
Does not fit.
You can't do that.
I watched that movie and I laughed my ass off. I mean,
Which one? Reacher?
come on, bitch.
Yeah, the original
Can't even-
movies with Tom Cruise.
Oh.
We talked about this with Paul on Monday. And he was like, "I want to be
Reacher's
Bond."
like,
I'm like, "Yes."
not Brian. Tom Cruise. He's like a tarantula. The guy can just like climb up.
Spider monkey. Oh yeah.
He can
Ain't
go,
happen.
Back.
he go, I'm going to kick your ass, bitch. Okay?
No.
Where'd that come from?
Thanks, Pepe.
But Brian, real talk. Like
Yeah,
you could do
Justice for Ron.
Only
it. You could
if
do a
you
Bond.
say
You could
please.
do a James Bond. You've got this like you don't have the British accent, but you could probably pull it off.
Bloody hell, mate. He couldn't even come
Only if
close.
GR says please. You gotta say please.
Brian-
Fuck that.
Brian
Say
has, like,
please.
Sophisticated.
Jeff Bezos, listen, besides owing me books and everything else and interest, Brian would be amazing for it. He's got kind eyes. He's got like a soft but like demure look, so he'd be good.
I'm shaken, not stirred, too. So
He's shaking
Ron
and
knows.
not stirred.
Brian, you're cute, but FFC, brother.
What?
hey, it's not a fat fucking chance.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
we all
Okay,
thought about
it's time to
Ron,
go to it's time to go to Take a Break Island right now.
I know,
Yes.
Ron.
That's where Brian's going for this role.
But I gotta talk about broccoli for a second, guys. Broccoli.
And
Ron has been excited about this for a long time. We talked about like the spin-off series, the reality show, all of that. Ron, again the broccoli thing, letting it go? That's a big thing. It's a massive freaking story. Broccoli's been in charge for a long time. How hard was that for her? Do you think?
Oh, to let go of all that, I'll bet you there were many sleepless nights. Many, yeah.
Do you think
And I'll
it
bet
was just
she
like?
had. her daughter is also very involved.
Well, that's a family legacy at that point too, right? They're selling off.
There's not that many broccolis left.
I mean, keep that broccoli going.
Yeah, I switched to cauliflower a long time ago.
They both fuck me up.
I bet you did.
But Ron, I mean, that's a big conversation. That's why I brought it up, because Ron, you and I have, and also throughout 300 episodes, you and I have had a lot of conversations about broccoli.
Yes,
we have.
What if she's doing it for the good of the franchise, to shake everything up to get people reinterested?
It was because they've been holding off for a long time to actually cast somebody. She just keeps saying, we're taking a beat. We're taking a beat. We're taking a beat. Right. And all these fan castings come on. She's like, do you think that's what it is, though? I think that maybe that she's like, I just don't know do any more about it, so I'm going to put it off here to Bezos?
Maybe, or like I was sort of alluding to, for the sake of the franchise, she is doing this to stir it up as far as people wanting to then maybe relook at it, that people that have maybe fallen away to relook at the show, to relook at the franchise.
Do you think there'll be a revolutionizing change to the franchise at all under Amazon?
It's hard to put change to James Bond.
The big question, Ron, are we getting a dapper white man to play James Bond again?
I was just thinking about this. We were talking tonight. What's wrong with a woman? What's wrong with Jamie Bond?
Oh, that was a whole thing, though. People are mad about that. They're like, make a new franchise. That's what people say all the time. Make a new franchise.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Will we get a white? We will get a white James Bond. Yes. Yes, we will.
I know. I'm really pissed, Ron, that we never got Idris Elba. I think he would have been a great Bond.
Right.
Oh, my God. Fucking great Bond. He's already shaking and not stirred. That's what I'm saying. You know?
That man, he's torn for that. Yeah.
Jordan knows. Jordan was looking at his skin just like Guy Pearce, and he had a great time that night.
Idris Elba?
Oh, yeah.
What about
voice for me?
Who's what for you?
Idris Elba, it's his voice for me.
See?
He's got that sexy.
Oh, that just put me to sleep every night. Oh,
you got to be Bond.
What about like
James
Tom
Bond.
Hiddleston or like?
I love him.
He was up for Bond at one time. He was.
God, what's the other guy that was the English actor in Hunger Games? Oh, he's pretty good. I mean, he might be not who you think. Not the main.
I think he's still young. I think he's young.
Not Pattinson. It's the other guy.
We don't need Pattinson.
Wait, hold on.
Nope. I don't want it.
Not Pattinson. It's give me 2 seconds. Let me see.
I think I know what you're talking about. I picture him. I can't figure his name.
I just like.
This is how we do it.
That memory is the second thing to go.
What a bitch.
What? Oh God, what's his name? He played I know what. You're
looking pretty hot tonight.
Damn, Peppy, calm down.
I can't even say it. Sam Coughlin. She's British. Sam Coughlin. He's this guy.
Isn't he young though?
Oh.
He's British. He's attractive.
He's not a kid.
Very good on air. He's like in his 40s. He's like he's like Henry Cavill. He's probably a little bit older than him.
He looks
what was that, Jordan?
He looks a little rode hard and put up wet.
The kid. What about the dude from Kingsman?
Oh, you're talking about Edgerton?
Yeah, Edgerton.
He want to be Wolverine too. I mean, like I don't know.
I don't know. Edgerton's like kind of got that like I don't know. He doesn't. I don't know if he has that like look though.
Shit.
There's so many good people out there that have no jobs.
I know, Peppy. There are a lot of good people with no jobs. Like that's what I'm saying.
You could throw a Hemsworth in there, like Lee, and I don't know if Liam. He's probably too young, but like Chris Hemsworth, but he's not really that. Not the dark hair.
I don't think he's that young.
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't think Liam's that young, is he? He's in his late 30s.
No, he's in his like late. I think he's in his late 30s. Liam Hemsworth or something.
You're lying to the Pepestar.
It depends on how. It depends on how.
But he's not British, so it takes away from the whole. I mean, he could do an accent, I'm sure, but like, if you want to get a real Brit in there, I would say Tom Hiddleston or.
It's hard for broccoli to let it go though. It's hard to let the broccoli go. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but she did.
I think Sam
It
Coughlin
makes me
did.
hungry, Brian.
Well,
I'm sorry. I want to hear broccoli. I'm not hungry. I think about like
I think of gas.
bad
I think of things that
bad
don't.
times. Me too.
Totally.
Bad times. But guys,
Totally.
it's a big story. Broccoli has let loose the bond
Oh my God.
with her inner self. And we'll have to wait and find out how that treats her tomorrow.
It's not gonna be good. She's gonna have a really bad night.
I hope that she can. I hope that tomorrow she'll wake up and be okay.
Hey, I think it's time for our first bald Bond. Jason Statham.
Stop it, Jordan. It's never going to happen.
Jordan, no.
Hey,
Jason will
Jordan,
deal
it's
with it.
either
I mean,
you
I
or
love
me,
him.
brother.
He's great.
He's like
I do. I love
5'2".
Jason, but
Can we be honest? Bond will always have hair.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Jason Statham is badass.
Bond will always have hair.
Quit being so prejudiced, Brian.
I'm just saying.
Jordan and I
Bond
can
will.
do it.
They made
I'm
freaking
Bond. James Bond.
it should be Christian Bale. Let's just do Christian Bale and call it a day.
I'm Bond.
James Bond.
Down, girl.
They made.
I
Oh
think
shit! Sean Connery wear a wig. They made Sean Connery wear a wig.
Sean Connery.
I don't know if he's young enough
His
anymore.
voice bugs me, but like
Well, he's
Tom.
passed
What
away.
about Tom
R.I.P.
Hardy? Tom Hardy would be hot.
They
I
wanted
think he
that.
was up for it once, too.
Ron, you want Tom Hardy as Bond?
Huh?
He's got kind of a rough guy. He's.
Tom Hardy?
I mean,
I'm for Tom Hardy.
Oh God.
he's appealing.
He's
but-
a bit rough, but oh yeah, I would melt.
He's a bit rough.
Wait, Ron, 1 second.
What?
What'd you say?
I would melt.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you get it. Yeah.
Well, he's got a bruiser.
Ron, I'm with you on that. I
A bruiser.
also melt. I'm totally down.
The thing is,
Tom Hardy can do like sexy, sophisticated, rough boy. He can do like
Yeah,
the whole,
but-
Yes. I mean,
he
got
still
the-
has
he's
that
got
limp of his.
You're a
He
little
still has that Tom Hardy.
Yeah, and that's the kind of man that everyone is.
Bruiser.
I'm sorry, Jordan. They're not listening to you, Jordan.
everybody.
Tom
Hardy. Seriously, I don't think he could be Bond. I love Tom Hardy, but he's got that Tom Hardy limp that just makes him like a bruiser. You just always
You
watch
think
any of his
so?
movies.
I mean, I think that makes him kind of like attractive. Like,
Watch any of
I
his
do
movies.
too.
The head's going. The
Tom
shoulders.
Hardy's a man.
oh, you're saying he's like a bobber, like a
Yeah, you ever
bobblehead?
see him walk in any of his movies? He's got like a limp or something.
Clean,
I feel
Clean
like-
likes Christian Bale.
I would like Christian
wait
Bale
for him.
too.
What if he has just a natural disability that we can't like?
Oh, I always thought it was bad. I thought he always did it for a badass walk.
I love Christian Bale, guys.
You never know, right?
Tom Hardy.
Christian Bale's great. Tom Hardy's great. I think
Yeah,
Sam Coughlin's wonderful.
Jason
I do
Statham.
think that I think Sam Hiddleston could do it. I mean, there's a book.
There
I mean,
is.
There's like a
There's a larger pool there than there is for Britney Spears. Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that, Ron, next
Poor
week.
Britney.
Good.
Let's have Brittany do it. We'll see.
But I will say this:
Put Brittany in there.
Bezos,
Brittany, you're gonna go in, girl.
Brittany, get in there. Bezos tweeted it out or exit out. Is this, as we call it, exit out? We call it exit. Do we exit all day?
X'd out. You're X.
X'd out. He's X'd out.
Is that what we call it, Ron? Exit out.
Yeah.
You're
X'd out.
X'd. Just X'd out.
I exit.
Yeah.
Brittany, no. Bezos exit out. It's up to you. Who will be the next Bond? Please X him back, because sometimes your exes want to hear from you.
Is he going to decide? I mean, it's
Or no,
Jeff
the
Bezos.
last time I seen this was
I'm
like,
deciding.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.